Hey everybody, good to see you live on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh boy, I feel semi-alive at least, so that's good.
Want me to pinch you?
Oh yeah, thank you. That feels good.
But
So we're glad to be here live, or whatever you want to call us, and looking forward to playing just some original tunes and songs. We're gonna go back in time a little bit maybe, and maybe we'll go into the future. I don't know. That'd be let's do that too. How about that?
yeah,
But we'll play you some. You may have heard some of these, and some of them will be never played before. So that'll be exciting maybe, and I hope you enjoy that as well. So we're going to start out with one of Erynn's tunes that I've always loved to play. It's got some nice maneuvers in there, as all her tunes do. So
yeah, we're gonna do Greasy Creek.
Oh boy!
So yeah, I did an album of all original tunes
I love that.
a while back, and this is the title track. I wrote this tune for Richard Wisnant for this fabulous little place he has on Greasy Creek, a little cabin there, family cabin that goes back a few generations, I think. And
so.
There's three forks in the river there, and lots of stories. And this is a three-part amodal tune, a little mysterious, and it goes a little like this.
Okay. Pretty creaky and pretty greasy.
Yeah.
Got both those things in there.
Yeah, Greasy Creek is not too far from us here in Galax, Virginia, but I know there's several of them in the world I've found out since writing that tune. Hope you're all having a good weekend out there, and you're safe, and just having a good Saturday. Carl and I like to give us the challenge of doing one of these live stream concerts once in a while, so this is the one for this month, and we thought to do something a little different, we would challenge ourselves to do all original tunes. And Carl has so many special original songs. It's hard to even choose which ones to do.
That's nice of you to say. I don't know. They're special in good ways, we hope. But they're specials maybe. But I like to, I challenge myself daily in many ways. But one thing I do like to do every, when my birthday rolls around, I try to create a tune or a song. So I thought I'd play a little bit of We got some folks tuning in there, which is
Yeah,
great.
I'm gonna
making some comments.
check and make sure everything's good.
Okay, you're gonna say, okay, well, I'm just gonna do a little song, the one I made up for my last birthday. I'll play a little of that for you. And I got to just thinking, I love the, when my memory works, it's a great thing, you know, and I go back and I remember some little snippet of a memory, and so, and how it kind of, when you remember one thing, it kind of takes you back to a whole encapsulation, maybe of a feeling or a moment or a day, or just an instance. And this is a song that folks are saying, we're sounding good? All right. Thanks, Erynn. Oh, thanks, Erynn. Appreciate that. Well, anyway, this song's called "I'm Right Back There," about that very thing. So it's got a little bit. I'm still in the works a little bit, so don't hold me accountable for this being exactly what the song is later on. But I'm right back there, and my 66th birthday was this past August 30th, and I made this up on that as a tribute to just making up something and being creative. And I hope you're all being creative in various ways and enjoying that process and feeling inspired amidst all our quagmires that we're involved in on a daily basis. Uplifting to make stuff. So I'm right back there. I'll try it and see where I wind up there. So, and you want to tighten your capo a little bit. It's first step, I think. So. There's an image that I have long ago, me watching Dad. I see his breath in the brisk morning air as the withered barn frames him there. With the farm all he would putter, trying to make it run like butter. As I wake I see him now, heading off to hook the plow on that tractor rolling proud. Seeing someone you love without a care is so precious, hold that dear. I'm right back there, I'm right back there. Well, sometimes my mind just goes to the sound of a piano, and I see my mom singing full of cheer. I'm strumming my guitar sitting here. Your cheating heart whispering hope, I'm gonna write myself a letter. That's the way she'd start each day, grinning big while we both play, and it made us both feel better. Seeing someone you love without a care is so precious, hold that dear. I'm right back there, I'm right back there. I'm right back there. There's a moment crystal clear where my memory loves to steer. I had just learned a fiddle tune and was slowly walking around the room. My kids were so young with an urgent need for fun. On a whim started into chase. Faster it ran, faster I played, silly and giddy in the wonderful race. Seeing someone you love without a care is so precious, hold that dear. I'm right back there, I'm right back there. Seeing someone you love without a care is so precious, hold that dear, hold that dear, hold that dear. I'm right back there, I'm right back there. Something like that, yeah. I really do envision that little moment when my kids just got the the little bit of a mischievous look in their face, and they were going to chase me, and I was speeding up the tune and speeding up my run. We just went careening in wild, reckless abandon through all the house, and just kind of made a big demolition derby in the process. But a wonderful memory, so nothing wrong with that. So hope you enjoyed that.
Well, here's a tune I wrote some years back when I was in Kentucky for a summer at Berea College, and I was hanging out in the sound archives. I had a fellowship, and I was listening to a lot of great Kentucky fiddle music, and people were very kind to me, and I wrote them this tune just before I had to leave. It's called Madison County Waltz, and I'm playing a couple today that have been kind of picked up and played by a lot of friends out there. And we're really grateful to see some friends out there. Saw our amazing, inspiring dulcimer buddy, Erynn O'Rourke out there. And
he's
got some students, Inslee and Randy are watching. And
I think he's got three hands, all the notes he does on that dulcimer. So he's got a secret hand he puts out.
Yeah, lots of other good friends. So thank you. People are tuning in, and we appreciate you sharing the live stream.
Yeah, we sure do.
So we get a few more friends watching.
I'll try to navigate the waltz with this
Madison
beautiful
County
one.
Waltz.
One of your specialties.
If you play this one, let me know. Yeah. send that out to all our friends in Kentucky. There's a lot of people hurting in Kentucky these days and fighting for what is right and good morals and a lot of crooks and scary politics out there. And we hope that some of the good times can come back where we can.
They're on the way,
can
slowly
be-
but surely. It's all
Yeah, where there's more peace in the world.
it's
So
all up to all of us, just kind of working together. And this is I'm going to do an old poem. I love to do set old poems to music occasionally, not that often, but
I love this one. Yeah,
this is it's an old the Library of Southern Literature. There's about maybe 18 volumes from the early 1900s and earlier, I guess. But has little sections on a lot of different poets and prose as well. But one was called William T. Hale, and he wrote one poem I love called Solomon Nokes Views. And his last name's hard to enunciate, so I'll just tell you, it's Solomon and Nokes, because it sounds like Solomon Oaks no matter what I do. So Solomon Nokes. So think of the word no, but it's a little bit about his simple philosophy, kind of a country philosophy, and I think we would all benefit from a little more of that these days.
It
possibly.
follows up what I said. There's a lot of old-fashioned wisdom in this song right here.
Yeah, so we'll try a little of that. And like I say, we're pulling these out. We're dusting them off, and if the dust kind of flies as we do that, that's okay. You know, we won't worry about that. So, and Erynn will join. Let's just check our tuning there, see where we are on this there. With the, we're gonna get her on the viola, maybe, I think, on this. She can play a little
viola
bit.
on this? Okay.
If you want to play it, you don't have to, but just don't rule it out. So yeah, she can come in there if she likes. And anyway, Solomon Nokes, used by William T. Hale. So. A man of a plain but sensible kind was Solomon Nokes, and his reasoning good you would generally find. Oh, Solomon Nokes, hate the bad in your nature is the way he would warn, and encourage the good is the lesson to learn. Weeds need no hoeing, but you have to work the corn, said Solomon Nokes. I've sprouted no wings, I'm a common old man, said Solomon Nokes. But I cultivate charity all that I can, Solomon Nokes. Don't blame people quickly until you have seen all points of a question from starting to end. Ripe fruit's ever better than that's pulled green, held Solomon Nokes. Might as well think right too as study up wrong. Urged Solomon Nokes. As fat and industrious he plodded along. Old Solomon Nokes. The thoughts you're ashamed for the good folks to know. Ain't elevating guests, better hint 'em to go. With ants at the roots, roses have a poor show. Claims Solomon Nokes. A man of a plain but sensible kind was Solomon Nokes. Oh, it sounds pretty sensible to me. You know, that goes back a little ways, but
Love that.
there's a lot of good stuff in our past, and it's good to always cherish that and kind of bring it back around, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
So old poems are one of the things I love. So.
It just goes to show you they've been dealing with some of the same issues of human character for centuries.
That's true, no doubt about that. Yeah.
It's good to have good old-fashioned country sense. Once Frank Bodie was a banjo player and guitar player from around here, not banjo player. And he told a lot of great jokes. And he said, "Do you know the definition of common sense? Common sense is not taking a sedative and a laxative at the same time." So,
Why didn't you tell me that earlier today?
so you know, good
That's good
country common sense.
You learned that the hard way. some of that knowledge. Hopefully you haven't had that
Yeah.
experience.
On a lighter note,
Lighter note, we need
another
that. Yes.
tune that I made up years ago that's kind of spread around the globe is this simple little tune called Springfield.
Oh, that's a dandy. It's widely played and for a good reason. It's just a great tune, so we'll try that. Yeah.
You can play along. It's funny how live streams still make you nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous all the time, so it's
But
not a
anyways,
problem.
it's still lovely to be with you this
I
Saturday.
can feel like there's people out there. I can almost feel
And we will enjoy reading all the comments
they're
later.
having some nice cups of tea and some coffee and some nice snacks. I hope, and
Yeah.
or maybe playing along or.
This is our first time doing YouTube and Facebook at the same time, so we're kind of going back between two cameras. So if
Yeah.
we're looking one way and the
We
other,
don't know where to look. It's kind of like a ping pong video match. We're just going back and forth. So if our eyes are darting, there's no bad reasons for that. We just so I think I'll play a little bit of just a little banjo tune. We often make up tunes for people, and I thought I was going to just do a mandolin tune maybe today and a banjo tune. So the banjo tune that came to mind wrote years back for Chuck Levy and his lovely family, and they had we all have, especially nowadays, we all are pampering our pets. So they had a lovely dog, and I made up a tune on their dog's behalf. And I really searched high and wide for the title of this tune, and I finally came up with, after hours and hours of trial and tribulation, Barks and Wags. No, I really didn't take a lot of time, but I think it makes perfect sense for a dog's tune, don't you think? So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of Barks and Wags and send this out to Chuck Levy and his family, and I hope everything's going good. I think Chuck changed jobs recently, I noticed, and he was really immersed in some good stuff. Looks like things were going well. So congrats on that, Chuck, and I enjoyed making up this tune. So I hope you're still playing a lot of banjo. I know you're a banjo guy, so this might be a good one to learn if you never tried it. And I'm trying to get I'm on two screens, so I'm getting my neck. I'll move over here a little bit more, and I'll be in there. There we go. Now we're talking. So Barks and Wags. I'll see if I can get a little of this going for you. If I don't get both of them, I'll get at least a bark or a wag. So in double C for the banjo folks. Got a bark and a wagging there somewhere. And I hope you were barking and wagging along out there in the video land. So that's the banjo's
hello
a
to our
fun
friends
instrument.
in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chuck.
Sure.
Hope you might see that tune
I
later
hope
that
you
you
will,
played.
yeah.
That's a great one. We miss being able to play with our
Oh,
Florida friends.
Sure.
And Frank Miller's watching, and
Oh,
Patrice
nice.
from
Oh, really? Hey,
Vermont.
Frank.
So
Hey,
a
Frankie.
shout out there. We got
Hey.
Charles Gropman
Oh,
there,
nice.
Diane Overcash. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We've only just started our artist page on Facebook, so we probably don't have a big outreach yet, but But it's nice to start off with these concerts, and
Yeah.
a few friends are finding us.
Wonderful. Well, it's good to
Slowly
have a few
but
friends.
surely.
It's always good to have a few friends. I'd rather have friends than enemies and anemones, whatever that means. Who knows? It's a good rhyme.
It sounds like anemones. Where I come
Well,
from, British Columbia, those are those little things that
That's
live in
what I
the
was
ocean.
saying.
That
Yeah.
sort
I did
of-
say enemies and anemones. I did say both of those.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a good. I like the way those two words go together.
I like anemones.
Well, anemones. You said a
I
little
spent a
different.
lot of time when I was a kid looking in tidal pools and
Oh, sure.
checking them out with their little,
Mhm.
grabbing the.
That's how
things
they
from
get
the
their
ocean.
grub, I guess.
Yep.
They're kind of catching as it goes by. So anyway, that's great, wonderful. Yeah, well, you had a coastal.
I had a coastal
environment.
upbringing in Victoria, BC.
Yeah, I just had the bathtub. There was no anemones in there. Not at first. Maybe later on it got to be, but it took us a while for them to grow in there.
Yeah.
So we'll do an old song. This goes way back. I mean, I can't even many years, and I've had this in my head for a long time. So we'll do a little bit of it. It's kind of a lonesome number, you might say.
Yeah. A lot of Carl's songs have a lot of hope, and this one's really angsty. He doesn't have a lot of angsty ones, but this has always been one of my favorites.
Angsty. Well, I don't use that word very often, angsty, but I guess you're right on that. So it's called No Such Thing.
What inspired you to write this song?
I was just driving in a car many years ago, as musicians often do. Not as much now, maybe, but and just kind of thought about just when things go south, so to speak. When some person leaves another person, basically was where it started
Yeah,
from.
it was a
And it wasn't
song,
really- well, it wasn't
song
really going-
idea, not based on real experience.
Wasn't going through. Of course, when you write a song like that, be careful because you will go through that eventually if you live long enough. Some people have wonderful 60, 70-year marriages, which is a wonderful thing, and I admire and respect that greatly. But hasn't been quite the case for me. Not I've had I've done okay, but I got a wonderful partner now, and she's put up with a lot of stuff, and namely being me, but that's okay.
No, it's
But-
wonderful.
Oh yeah, yeah, the live broadcast.
Almost to 7 years in October. Yay!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, October 19th.
Yeah,
is
it's our
still
anniversary.
Yep.
Okay, so,
So we'll do a
back
little
to
bit
the
of
angsty.
go back to the little angst. So I was driving my car and just this melody came, and I sang it a cappella for a long time. So, but we put some music in it and recorded it later on with Beverly Smith. We did a version, I guess, couple
Yeah,
of
that's really
guitars,
good.
and that's great. But I'm not going to quite be able to do that. But we're just going to do it in a good old just strummy guitar and maybe a little fiddle or not.
Yeah.
We'll see. So.
Go ahead, give it a start.
There's no such thing as a happy day since I heard your footsteps as you walked away. And the birds sweet singing sounds so blue and so gray. All the laughter's gone now, now there's no such thing. Hear the crickets chirping and the hound dogs whine and the bullfrogs croaking after supper time. On the front porch thinking how it used to be, watching the sun sinking with you here by me. But there's no such thing as a happy day since I heard your footsteps as you walked away. And the birds keep singing sounds so blue and so gray. All the laughter's gone now, now there's no such thing. Feel the breeze blowing through the lonesome pine, and the moon's a-glowing, but it just don't shine. Watch the clouds a-drifting on the melody. I wish I heard your sweet voice singing harmony. There's no such thing as a happy day since I heard your footsteps as you walked away. And the birds keep singing sounds so blue and so gray. All the laughter's gone now, now there's no such thing. footsteps as he walked away. And the birds sweet singing sounds so blue and so gray. All the laughter's gone now, now there's no such thing. All the laughter's gone now, now there's no such thing. Oh, that's a chipper number.
Oh, it's bluesy. It
It's
feels so
bluesy.
good to be
Well,
that
it's-
lonesome sometimes.
It's good on this old guitar. Garland Hurts out there in Macon, Georgia, maybe watching this, and this is a guitar I got from Garland, so and a fella out of Byron, Georgia. So a little old harmony from the '60s. Yeah, it sounds good on No Such Thing there, Garland. So if you're watching,
Yeah, tell them about the guy who fixes those up.
well, Garland, I have to tell you, I can't ever keep the name straight. So you can probably look him up on the internet though, Byron, Georgia. I think he's got more than he can handle. These old harmonies are nice guitars, but I think everybody's bought them up by now, possibly. But I like to feel like it'll make me play a little more in harmony if I play a harmony guitar or sing a little better harmony. I don't know if that's true, but let's see. We'll go back to one of Erynn's tunes maybe.
Yeah.
Let me get my other guitar back again.
All right. This is a tune called Tulsa Hill Days, not to be confused with Oklahoma. It's actually Tulsa Hills in England. And I composed this tune for Hillary Waterford, and it's a tune about their area that's dedicated to her grandchildren.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, Louis and Eve. So
Nice.
here we go, Tulsa Hill Days, and we put this on our 2020 CD release, Old Tin. So here's a little of Tulsa Hill Days. Tulsa Hill Days.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, it takes you there, sort of. Just like I'm right back there. That kind of takes you over to England, maybe. And
Yeah, we have to travel now through our tunes
That's
because you
the
know
point, yeah.
they remind us of different places.
true. Well, that's
This one reminds you. This upcoming one reminds you of something you found somewhere along the way.
She's reading my mind, folks. Unbelievable. Well, I do like the fact that the song can kind of crop up from anything. And this, I haven't done this song in a while, but it's on the Traveling Stars CD I did a few years back, all original songs. And this song came from just having a dollar bill, and I was about to spend it. And I noticed that I really was handing it over to the clerk, and noticed there was handwriting all around the perimeter of the bill. And so I pulled it back and said, well, wait a minute. And I read it. and it said, I'll have to kind of summarize. I think it said, it's pretty close to what it said. The person writing this is having a birthday, right? And it was like, and had the date, had their name, the date, and it said, so I just thought that was why they noted their birthday on this dollar bill, and then they spent it, I guess, because I had the bill. But I envisioned them, I think that was their last dollar, and I've told the story before in different ways, but so I made up a tune called Bingo Dollar, and it said, and he's playing bingo. He's going to say, I'm playing bingo. So he felt important to put bingo, so he was hoping to win bingo, I think, and perhaps did not win, but maybe they did. So anyway, I made up a song called Bingo Dollar, and I think at some different camps with Tom Sauber and Brad Lefwitz and different people, they all had better titles than I did, because Brad said I would have called that Bingo Bill. And then Tom Sauber said I would have called it Bingo Buck. I said, man, I came up with the worst title, but anyway, what can you do? I think I came up with a pretty nice, maybe the worst title, but a pretty good song anyway. So we'll do a little bit of Bingo Dollar. And let's see, I'll check my tune for a second, because I have fairly new strings, and we'll see if there's anywhere near your violin's vicinity there.
All right. We got some fiddlers watching. Nice to see Jill. We were out there, and Rodney Larcomb's out there as
nice.
well. John Miller was out there
Really?
earlier on the guitar. Wonderful guitar player.
Well, don't tell me that. He's one of the greats, so don't watch anything I do, John. But no, he's one of my guitar heroes there. John's one of the greats in the blues and just general guitar proficiency. He's got it there. He can do about a 7-fret chord with one finger, which is amazing. That's amazing in its own right.
Wow.
That's impressive, yes. You have to see it to believe it. Anyway, here's a little bit of Bingo Dollar. We'll try that for you now. And I hope I'll send this out to anybody having a little bit of hard knocks, as we all are. Don't give up hope. Just keeping a little bit of a positive outlook, I think, can always help. Really, I think it helps your day go better if you just expect better things to happen. And we need to all do that, I think, right now, and envision it and bring it about. So that's what I hope can happen from the Bingo Dollar today. So I'll send this out to everybody, and just wishing you all the best and good fortune. Sometimes I wake up in the morning so surprised. Things have turned out pretty different. I can't believe my eyes. The way I hoped things would go, the way they really are. The gap is pretty wide, and I wonder how I ever wound up here. Take out my last bill and right around the edge, my name, the date, and where I am. Another day, another way. Lady Luck, keep trying to call her as I pray. Lord bless this Bingo Dollar. Lord bless this Bingo Dollar. Bingo Dollar. Late at night and I'm trying to sleep. Pipe dreams and silly notions come back to me. The harder that I try, the lower that I sink. I'm always on some brink, hanging on by a thread, trying so hard not to slip away. Take out my last bill and right around the edge, my name, the date, and where I am. Another day, another way. Lady Luck, keep trying to call her as I pray. Lord bless this Bingo Dollar. Lord bless this Bingo Dollar. Everybody's got dues to pay. I'm overdue, good luck should come my way. Take out my last bill and right around the edge, my name, the date, and where I am. Another day, another way. Lady Luck, keep trying to call her as I pray. this bingo dollar. Lord bless this bingo dollar. Bingo dollar. Bingo dollar. Oh, bingo dollar. Yeah, I hadn't done that in a while. It's, songs are all like little worlds. I love the way a song can just fill a little bitty space and take people to a certain place, and that really takes me there. And just thinking about people with with anything kind of going tough and getting through it, So that's a wonderful thing. Bingo dollar.
Yeah, and that bingo dollar went missing for a while there.
Oh no.
And then it ended up that Carl's son found it, and one day he was like,
Yeah.
I found it.
He had the bingo dollar.
It's the bingo
So
dollar.
I still have the bingo dollar. The ink is getting kind of faded. I need to take a picture of the bingo dollar. The ink is very, you can still see it, but I was worried I'd spend it. I didn't want to spend it. I was trying to frame it. I need to frame the bingo dollar. And
Yes,
then I'll
I think
spend
he's
it.
lost it again, but with all the time we have in the house here, I think we should be able to find it again at some point.
I want to find a bingo gold brick. That'd be a gold doubloons too, maybe.
Sure.
Let's look for those.
Yeah, that could help everybody out. Why don't we do a tune called Turkey
Oh, that's
Scratch?
a great one. Yeah, let's do that.
And we've done a lot of tunes that we haven't recorded in past live streams, but I love
Sure.
to play this tune. It's just it's a tune.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun tune, and I
Let's
just
do it.
love to play it again.
Tell them a little bit about where that came from for a moment, and I'll check that. I just got to get a little bit. I have these
It
strings.
was commissioned for Gene's 80th birthday.
Wow.
But yeah, he's a little older now, but yeah, great little tune that I was asked to write for as a birthday present. And they have a lot of turkeys that invade their garden.
Oh,
so,
I see. That's where. Oh, that makes sense.
yeah. Okay,
And a fish got to swim, a turkey got to scratch. That's what they say.
that's right.
Something like that. So, oh boy.
Here we go.
Okay.
Patreon subscribers. We have many supporters there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's one of the tunes that we
nice.
taught on Patreon. And we teach a tune every month on 4 instruments. So it's really great if you have a bunch of jam friends and you want to have an inexpensive way to learn new tunes each month. I think it's only $6 a month if you're doing all the lesson videos, and 10 if you want all the tab and sheet music and everything to go with them. So it's kind of good if you want to learn with a friend who plays banjo and guitar, and some people have been learning the same tune on multiple instruments that they play.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
So Turkey Scratch, if you like that tune, it's on Patreon. You can find us there.
Yeah.
And
So we've been having a lot of fun. It's good.
yeah, we've also been doing online
keeping us
classes of our own. Our fall classes started up, and that's been a lot of fun. And I also want to thank you for any donations and mention that we always donate some to charity, and we've actually been able to donate a lot this year. It's very exciting.
Very nice.
To a lot of different charities. The charity for this concert is Red Rover Responders, and they help displaced animals from the wildfires in California. So amazing organization. And so 20% of any donations we get will go to that wonderful organization, charity. And we have one more song for you.
We'll do another song, an old song that I've always liked a lot. And it's funny, it makes me think of an old, I don't know if it's a country song, but it should be, it's hard to miss you if you won't go away. I don't know if there's something like that. There's a song out there like that. It's a little different. It's called It's Nice to Be Missed When You're Gone. So musicians and a lot of folks that travel are not traveling as much now, but it's still nice to be missed when we're gone. So, but I also just on another tangent there, just people that are gone for whatever reason it is in their lives, be it they've made their transition, and they're still in our lives and our hearts, and so it's nice to be missed in whatever way, in whatever capacity, you're gone. So we'll do this for you, and I don't know if our time will be out then, we'll find out, but I hope you've enjoyed our concert, our original tunes and songs, and inspires you to maybe make up a song or a tune, or do something, a paper cut, but anything creative, Used to have a fellow that could cut out paper in any shape. He'd do paper dolls. You could say frog, and he'd have about 10 frogs, how you fold them out.
I think I'm going to wait on that hobby.
Well, it was pretty amazing. So anyway,
it's a great time to be outdoors for a little longer. So get in those, distanced small visits or hikes or walks
Hikes
with
or hiking,
dear friends right now. The fall is here. It's my favorite season. So yeah, and stock up that wood pile. That's real living. You need your wood pile.
Yeah, that's good.
This time of year, make sure you got lots of wood.
Wood fire is a nice warm heat. So
All
we'll
right.
send you our warmth and our love and
On this last tune,
yeah.
Nice to Be Missed.
Here we go.
Written by Carl Jones.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you listening.
It's nice to be missed when you're gone. Have someone that cares waiting there back at home. A reason that makes you stop wanting to roam. It's so nice to be missed when you're gone. I woke up this morning to see some birds in their nest way up high in the trees, a chirping so loud for their mom, and it brought this clear thought home to me. It's nice to be missed when you're gone. Have someone that cares waiting there back at home. A reason that makes you stop wanting to roam. It's so nice to be missed missed when you're gone. For a traveler that's out on the road, starting to feel a bit weary and cold. It matters so much just to hear that dear anxious ear on the phone. It's nice to be missed when you're gone. Have someone that cares waiting there back at home. A reason that makes you stop wanting to roam. It's so nice to be missed when you're gone. A dog barks on the porch. There's aromas in the kitchen, and a dog barks on the porch. One last turn into an old dirt drive. A night so softly falling like an old familiar tune. Sweet reunions happen all the time, and it's nice to be missed when you're gone. Have someone that cares waiting there back at home. A reason that makes you stop wanting to roam. It's so nice to be missed when you're gone. A reason that makes you stop wanting to roam. It's so nice to be missed when you're gone.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for listening. Good to see you this month on our Facebook artist page and YouTube. And stay well, stay healthy,
Yeah.
and just carry on the light out there in the world.
Yeah,
Really appreciate
keep on.
all your kind comments and for listening to us. You give us something to work towards, to dust off some of our original songs that we hadn't done
Yeah,
in a
it's
little
fun.
while, or tunes. And
We'll do some more of that sometime
yeah,
soon. So yeah,
okay.
thanks. Keep on keeping on, and thanks for tuning in so much.
take care.
Yeah, take care.
And we're also, there is links to where you can donate, and you can go to our website, dittyville.com, if you'd like to pick up any of the albums that we sang songs from.
Sure.
Okay, take care. Thank
All right,
you.
See ya.